and your first Pilates HIIT session. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is get yourself comfortable on your mat. Before I put the music on, I'd like you to find a setup. So every day, every time we do Pilates HIIT, we're going to start here on your back. So you're going to have a lying position. You're not going to need any shoes for this one, so just barefoot or socks. Arms by the side of your body. You're going to take a setup position with your feet hip-width apart, feet, knees and hips in line. You're going to engage your core, so pull the belly button towards your spine and think about pushing your lower back into the ground like you had a grape underneath. Let your spine be really, really nice and long, your arms to relax by the side of your body. And what I'd like you to do is take a few lovely breaths in here. In through the nose and out through the mouth. So we're going to start to focus on into the session. We're going to bring our mind, our body into the session. So taking a few deep inhales and exhales, just to let go of the morning you had. Get yourself ready in your mind, in your body. As you breathe in next time, feel your chest lifting. As you breathe out, take a big sigh out through your mouth. So just a nice big, and then a couple more times. Think about really focusing the mind into the movements and how your body feels while you're doing the movements. One more time, breathing in, and then breathing out to release. Good. As you bring yourself back into your day, into the class, let your arms relax by the side of your body. Allow your shoulders to relax, the palms down towards the floor, the fingers pointing towards your toes. And then let's set up your shoulder bridge. So think about neutral spine. In your neutral spine, you've got a little bit of a gap underneath your back. Take a breath in, and on the out breath, I want you to try and tuck your tailbone under. Push a little back into the floor. That's your pelvic tilt. And then slowly start to roll through the hips, lift your bottom up and off the ground, and then finding your shoulder bridge. You've done this before in Pilates, so if you do, remember we slowly roll down through the spine, we reset the bottom of the spine coming down to the floor, and we release the hips back, or the back of the hips back down to the ground. So let's go again, a couple more. Let your hips rise, allow yourself to find that nice steady place, pulling the heels back in space, your shoulders anchored down, and then rolling back down through the spine, release. And just one more time like that. So I'm going to start the music. You're going to find some lovely upbeat music. 3 sets of bridges, 8 minutes. You're really going to feel your core firing in this one. So I'd like you to find your way back into the floor. So we're going to work with the beat on this one. We're going to have a little faster space. When you're ready, from the ground, we're lifting up and down, up and down. So this is your first position of your bridges. You're going to do 3 sets. In this one, feet are hip-width apart. Push your hips towards the ceiling. Hip bones equally facing the ground. That's it. Find that rhythm. Up, down, and down. This is it. Putting the hips back in space. Drive, release. Good. You want to make sure you got space down the back of your neck. Drive straight up. Good. So we're going to bring a little bit of fire into the back of the body. Feel the posterior chain engaging all the muscles in the back of your body. Next time, stay up, lift your heels and release. That's it. So we lift, drop, up and down. We stay up. We engage in the back of the body. If you need to, you can support yourself here. Good. Stay here for a little longer. Keep pulling the navel towards the spine. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. This is it, guys. Well done. So staying up, engaging, and start to fire in through the core. Next time, lift your heels, drop down and up. So heels stays lifted, and we're gonna try. And as you lower down, hover your body above the floor. So just about halfway. This is it. Okay, next time, heels down, full range. Drop, up, down, and lift. This is it. Well done. So it's really important that you keep the belly engaged, right? Pulling navel to spine is one of the basics. Good. Keep those knees in line with the hips. Really drive your shoulder blades into the floor. Nice. When you start to feel it, this is it, this is it. Okay, guys. Last 2. Lift, hold. Slowly release the hips down. Bring your knees into your chest. and have a little side to side roll. This is it. So let's set up and get ready for your next one. Bring your feet back into the ground. This time, for your second set of bridges, you're going to go wide with your feet. So you're going to let your toes turn out towards the side. Your feet are almost hanging off your mat. And you're going to have your arms relaxed on the side. Same thing. So let's start off with your singles. We're going up and down. Lift and drop. Hips high. This is it. So this one thing can go wrong here if your knees are caving in. So keep pushing your knees wide, in line with your toes. Lift and lower. Think about lifting as high as you can possibly go. Squeezing and clenching through the buttocks, through the lower back, your hamstrings. Just up and down, up and down. Lift and lower. You see the guys stay in the work? Nice. Next time, lift it up, lift with the heels, drop and down. So we stay up in your lifted bridge position and your heels rise and drop. It's not a big move, it's a small little move. Keep your shoulders and the hands down. Nice. And if you can, think about keeping the hips high by engaging the back body. So you're going to start to feel the calves, the back of the legs. Drop and lift. Down and up. Nice work. Listen up, little passes at the top. So we lift the heels, drop and up. Little pass, little pass. So with this one, we are engaging a little bit more into the outer thighs, outer glutes. Warming into the core. Lovely guys, well done. Full range from the down. Heels down, bum down, drop. And if you want, add on that heel lift again. Yes, we are the lucky ones to be able to do this, right? Stay on that one. Nice work, guys. 8 more. Drop and rise. Down and up. This is the way you get your body ready. So you probably feel those muscles started to bring the burning sensation. Okay, team, we finish here with the top, little pass. Up, down. We are the lucky ones. Stay on this one. Good job, nearly there, nearly there. You have got 3, 2, 1, and down. Great, drive your knees to your chest, little release. And your final set of bridges. Big toes toward each other. Knees toward each other, hair sticking out, and you're going to find yourself, your arms back into the side of the body. Same thing, it's going to be challenging. So from here, lift and drop, lift and drop. So this is the one that's the most challenging. You should have your big toes pointing toward each other, your heels out, and your knees inner thighs squeezing together. Do you stay in the rhythm? Up and down. Up and down. You might notice that here your range is smaller. Your aim is to keep your knees together, to keep the inner thighs under tension. Good. So we are working towards the inner thighs muscles this time. And of course, your abdominals. Nice. So at this point you probably feel the fatigue, but this is your last set of bridges. Lift up, drop down. Good. Last 2. Next time, stay up. Lift the heels. Drop and rise. So we are going to stay up at the top of the bridge. Knees are still together. And we just allow the heels to push out towards the edge of your mat in a diagonal way. This is it. Belly pulling into spine. Shoulders stay anchored. And the big toes toward each other. Yes. So your calf are starting to burn as well. Let's stay on it. Okay, last couple. Okay, heels can stay up. We go past this to the hips. So we just go down, up. Teeny little ones. If you need to heels down, oh, it's very challenging to keep your knees together. So try and stay in there. Nice job, nice job. Full range. Drop and rise. Down and up. Your side, thighs, start to feel like crazy. Your back muscles really engage strongly. And you should feel a bit of burn. Yes. Keep pulling those hips back and down. Nice work, nice work. This is your last few sec. So hold on it. Stay with this one. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice job. Bring your knees towards your chest. Give yourself a little bit of a hug. Awesome job, everybody. Well done. A little knees out and in, and then the other way around. Okay, awesome. Let's set yourselves up for the last round. Roll yourself up. Or actually, don't roll yourself up. Stay down on the ground. So lucky to stay down on the ground. We're going to come into our next exercise, which is your Tabata. So you're going to find 20 seconds on and 10 seconds off. On your back is going to be 2 exercises. 20 seconds on and 10 seconds off. So whenever you feel ready, I'll show you your first exercise. You put on your next on and off you go. Alright, so the first one is crunches with the palms together. Feet if it's apart, hands together, and then I have little pulses. When you're ready, tuck your chin towards your chest, lift your head off the mat, and let's go. To the center, to the side. Center, side. Hands together, hands separate. 20 seconds here. Tuck your chin and start to bring the engagement straight into the upper body, into the upper abs. You've got 3 more seconds and we rest. Great job. Hold it there. 10 seconds to rest. Stay on your back. When you're ready, lift your leg up towards the ceiling. Tabletop if you wish. And let's go. Lower and lift. So 20 seconds here. If you can, single extension this leg. Lower down towards the floor. Now keep your lower back towards the floor and engage really strongly through the core. Good job. Think about pressing into the heel. Engage, lower back and rest. Great job. So this is the first 2 exercises. We got 3 more rounds to go. We're coming back into the same. First, hands together, let's go. 20 seconds. Side and center. Now keep your chin tucked in. Bring the eye gaze towards your knees. Lift the top of your shoulders off the mat. Your hips, ribs down towards the hips. Good. 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and rest. 10 seconds rest. Recover, take a stretch if you need to. And let's work with the legs. Lift your legs up. You can do tabletop or full engagement. 2 more seconds. And let's go. So lower and lift. Now if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, 45 degrees with the legs. And then keep the lower back connected towards the floor. Good. You can absolutely find a little bit of tempo in this one. So if you want to work faster, that's totally fine. Only 3 more seconds. And rest. Great job. Bring your legs back, feet down, take a stretch, and we're gonna go. 4 more rounds to go. Tuck your chin towards your chest. When you're ready, lift up. 20 seconds. Number 3, do the upper body. Warm up. So the abdominals working hard. Remember not to look at the ceiling. If you want to, you can lift your legs up here in the tabletop. Otherwise, you got 3 more seconds. And 2, and 1. Great job. Okay, 10 seconds rest. Round number 3. Single legs or extended legs. Take a stretch. Good job. When you're ready, let's go. So lower and lift. The arms relax by the side of your body. Good. If you can go lower, you're going to engage more muscles in your lower abdominals. Remember to keep your lower back down. So if you feel that you suffer, bring your legs back in and tap down with your toes. A little bit of water and rest. Awesome job. Well done. Take that stretch if you need it. For the last round, we're going to go in. Bring those knees in towards your chest. Lift your head. Let's go. So we're going to be able to lift the legs if you want to go for more. This is it. In and out. Keep your body, your lower back towards the ground. And 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring the feet down. And if you wish, legs lifted, bent or extended. 3 seconds rest. Off we go. Lower down and lift up. Good job. Last 20 seconds here. And you should feel much warmer now. Again, check in with your lower back. Keep your eyes directly towards the ceiling. Bend your legs if you need to. 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. Nice job. Knees to chest. Awesome work. Okay. So that's one view. This way you should feel nice and warm. I'd like you to turn yourself over to the front. Allow yourself to find a plank position. So this is your plank hold. You're going to feel hip do this every single week. You do as much as you can. So start off here with the elbows underneath your shoulders. Set yourself up. Bring your feet about hip width apart. Tuck your toes under. Inhale and exhale to lift up. So you're going to find those abdominals pulling in really, really nice and tight, right? You have got 3 minutes on the clock. So when you feel ready, you are going to hold the first minute. I'd like you to stay in this one for as long as you can. You're going to have your hips facing the ground. If you want more, tuck your toes and lift up. So the first one is a full hold. You want to have your elbows directly underneath your shoulders. Allow yourself to set up really, really strongly. So 1 minute is a long time, but you're going to get better and better. First day you might be able to hold 10 seconds. You might be able to hold 50 seconds. So if you are on your toes, make sure the hips is not dropping or the bottom not pushing out too far back up. Yeah? Keep the belly button towards the spine. Really, really strongly. That's it. Let's say in there, we got 23 seconds left. You want to drive your, pull the shoulder blades towards the spine. Really strongly navel to spine. Push back through the ears, lift up the kneecaps and engage the muscles of your thighs as well as your core. Good, so you got 10 more seconds just to hold. And we're coming into your second minute. In your second minute, you're going to have side to side dip. That's it. So side to side dip. Allow your hip to lower down towards the floor. And then come and join like a semicircle with your hips as you move side to side. Good. Remember, if you're on your knees, you can pivot on the knee and turn side to side that way. So this way we engage into your obliques much more. You are halfway through your second minute. So here we go. 28 seconds. Keep moving continuously. Remind yourself to breathe. If you are on your toes, you pivot in on the inside and outside edge of your feet. If you are on your knees, you pivot in on the knees. Make sure you pad under if you need to. Remember not to push your hips up high. Keeping the belly engaged. Good. 5 more seconds. And we're coming back to the hold. Your last minute again is all about the hold. So if you've been on the toes in the first one and you need to put your knees down, that's fine. If you need to bring your knees a bit further in because you're suffering, that's fine too. Decide what feels right for you. And if you're on your toes, check yourself. You don't drop the hips, not pushing the hips up high. Find a straight line from your ears up to your shoulders. The whole body working in this one. Driving the elbows back in space. Imagine you will want to pull your elbows towards your toes. More than halfway through the last minute. 20 more seconds. Try not to give up. Stay on there. Think about modifying the exercise instead of stopping. And we have got 10 more seconds to finish. This is it. You're nearly there. You're nearly there. Hold it strong. And 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Drive your hips back and stretch. How good was that? Awesome work. Well done. Okay. So take a little release if you need to. We drink. And then coming back on your back. We got 8 rounds. Cross squat, 20 seconds on, 20 seconds, 10 seconds off. Whenever you're ready. On your back, fingers to temples. Start from the ground, 20 seconds. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. So a little side to side. Pull the elbow towards the knee. Tuck your chin and look over. This is it. Now if you want more, you can start to extend for the 5 more seconds. Lift the shoulder, lift the hip and rest. Good. So take a stretch. 10 seconds for you to recharge. And we got back into it. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. It's about the training method. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. So choose your option. Toes touching, or you just going to find your leg extended. Your leg can come a little higher if needed. Think about keeping the elbows off the ground. One of the best exercises because so many muscles working. And you got 1 more second and release. Great job. For first 4 round, you can take that rest. Second 4, I'm going to give you some option to hold it. Let's go again. Last, so 3 rounds, third round, side to side. Choose your tempo. You may move slower. You might go faster. Good. 20 seconds effort. That's your intense exercise. Then you recover. Good. And rest. Well done. Touch down, stretch, reset. 3 more seconds. Figures to tempos. Let's go. Start the way that feels good for you. There's nothing wrong with touching the toes into the ground. Don't worry about touching the elbow towards the knee, but lifting the shoulder and the back of the ribs off the ground. Good. Last 2 seconds and rest. Great job. Now you're halfway through. So we're going to have 4 more rounds. This time you can hold the rest periods as an option. Let's go. Okay. So I'd like you to find your tempo. Stay in there. Rib to opposite hip. So this time, as I mentioned, you got the choice to take it to the next level. So if you want to, as you come to the rest, hold it. Now remember what side you're on. So right elbow to left knee, you got 10 seconds. Option is to just take your rest. Okay, and we're gonna keep moving. Number 6, side to side. Now remember what side you were holding the first rest period. You're gonna be on the other side. Good. 8 more seconds. It's a cycle. Side to side. Keep moving, keep breathing, and find your opposite way. If you hold the opposite elbow to knee, 10 seconds. And if you want to take your rest, you got that rest gone, and we go. Number 7, 20 seconds. Side to side, engaging the core. Nice. Okay. Let's say in the work. You got 5 more seconds to go. 5 more seconds to go. No one can stop you. Keep moving and rest. Now if you're resting, you're stretching. Or you're holding one side. Elbows wide. And last round. Let's go. Let's hit it. Think about lifting. Reaching into the leg. Lengthening. Or touching the toes. And your last 10 seconds, guys. This is it. So this is how we can really create that natural strong armor around the core. And rest. You got it. Well done, guys. Reach arms, legs away, stretch, and breathe. Awesome work. Well done. Once this is done, I'd like you to turn it to the side of your body. Okay. So this is about side plank. Elbows going to be underneath your shoulder, your feet, your hips all in line. If you struggle, option is to bend your legs and stay with your legs bent. Wherever you are, hand can be on your hip, hand can be reaching up. Take a breath in and breathe out to lift. Now this is going to be your first 30 seconds, only hold. We're not doing nothing else. Your shoulders are stacked, your hips are stacked. Your core is working strong by putting the navel to spine, creating a straight line from the armpit to your feet or to the knees. So if you're down on your knees, that's totally fine. You can extend your top leg and hold that way. You got 8 more seconds. Decide your weapon, and if you are on your knees, that's totally fine. It's still hard. Good job. Now, we're coming back into your hip dips. Last 30 seconds, the next 30 seconds, we're dropping the hips up and down. So we keep reaching into the top arm, and we're taking a little bit of a lift. You do the same if you are on your knees. 15 more seconds. Keep your spine super long, so the eye gets towards me. And remember not to drop too low. You always go a little bit higher. Obliques should be on fire. Nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. So you're gonna finish with 15 seconds hold. You're coming back and you stay. 15 seconds only. Stay on there, stay on there. Reach, reach, reach. You got 5 more seconds. Whole body working together. Squeezing those thighs together and rest. Beautiful work. Come onto your belly before we go on the other side. So you got 30 seconds of slow swimming. Opposite arm and leg. Feet hip apart, arms extend. Take a lovely big inhale and reach. Right arm, left leg up, jump down. And then the other side. So when you're ready, let's go. 30 seconds. Lift and opposite side. So think about that engagement. If you do Pilates, you know what you're doing. Lifting the upper body off the ground. Reaching into the leg, lengthening through the front of the body, the hip. This is it. 10 more seconds, nice and slow. So this is about your back. As you extend, feel the tension between the toes and the fingers. Good job. For your last 30 seconds, both legs, both arms, and fast swimming. Now this is going to be the more challenging one. So you're going to try and keep pumping those arms. Keep moving through the legs. Bring the elbows down, the chin tucked in. Opposite arm and legs moving. 10 more seconds. This is it. Stay in there, stay in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Great job. Turn yourself over to your other side. So if you were on the right side, you come to the left or the other way around. Let's reset. Underneath your shoulders, feet or knees. Together. Reset. Body strong. And let's go. So you're going to let yourself lift up. So the arm can be reaching. Your hips as lifted as high as you can manage. Wherever you are, just try to hold that position. So you're going to keep your knees bent if you struggle. Remember, it's okay to be here, it's okay to be here, it's okay to stack both feet or even stagger the feet. Wherever you are, the first 30 seconds is all about holding. That top shoulder wants to cave in. I encourage you to try and keep it open. And if your arm's hurting, relax the hand on the hip. Good. Now let's get into your dip. Legs 30 seconds. Drop and lift. So every time you do a class, you're going to have side planks. You're going to have planks. You're going to have works for the back of your body. And it's about the training method. So 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Good. So think about that little lift. Good job. And you got 7 more seconds. So we're going to top this up with 15 seconds hold at the end. Good. Last one and hold. 15 seconds. You're probably shaking. You probably feel like giving up. Can you stay on it? Can you convince yourself that you are able to finish this? And 3, 2, 1. Release. Onto your belly. Come and lay yourself down with your feet hip apart. When you're ready, arms extended out in front of you. Opposite arm and leg. Slow swimming. You've done this before. Lift your upper body and find the stretch between the toes and the fingers. The front part of the body is stretching. The back part is working and squeezing. Can you lift a little higher? Keep the chin tucked in, elbows in front of your mat. And your last 3, 2, and 1. Option to upgrade for the last 30 seconds, fast swimming. Opposite arm and leg. Keep pumping those arms. Find your rhythm. Reach the legs away. Feel the stretch across the front of your body, the hips. Nice work, guys. Good. You got 10 more seconds. Stay on there, stay on there. Keep breathing as well. Lifting up through the upper body. And 3, 2, 1. Rest. Well done. Allow yourself to take a push back. Stretch for the hips, reach for the arms. Good. So you are hopefully feeling your heart racing already. That's what HIIT training does to your body. So I say it's time for us to go up. We have a last big cardio section. You're going to come up to standing, take your time. So you got 8 minutes of work coming. That's your last 8 minutes that you're going to work hard. Then we're going to start with the active recovery. So 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Your first exercise is a low impact burpee. So you're going to come to the front of your mat with the feet wide, squat down, hands to floor. You either jump back or walk back like a bird. we call this. And then we lift up, reach the arms towards the ceiling. We're going to have 2 rounds of those, then I'll show you 2 different exercises. Okay, when you're ready, come to the front of your mat, bend the feet wide and wide to squat position. Squat down, hands to floor, step back, and then feet nice and wide into your squat, reach up. If you want to, you jump. Good. Always get down into that squat first. So with the back straight, push your hips back, knees in line with your toes. If you jump, super strong for your core. You already done 5 seconds, so you have got only 15 more seconds to finish. Lift up strong. You do not have to add a jump, but you can always add a jump if that's in your practice. Good. 3 more seconds. And the last one. Okay, now rest. You've got 15 seconds to recover. Drink, do what you need to. Catch your breath. 5 more seconds, and we're gonna have 1 more round. 45 seconds on the clock. Get ready, come to the front of your mat. Let's go. Squat down, hands on the shoulders. Jump or step back, bring it up, and lift. And then once you've got the form, you're going to focus on getting quality reps in. So quality reps mean you do your best. You reach for that arm, you engage your core. Remember to start in a squat. So drive your hips back first, jab the hands under, and then jump or step. Nice. Okay, 20 seconds. Let's try and stay in the work. Short amount of time, quick recovery periods, and this is the last big round you're gonna do. Good, 3 more seconds, try to fit in 1 more rep, and rest. All right, burpees is done. What you're gonna do next is push-ups. We call them diagonal push-ups. So you're gonna have your knees on the knees a bit further away from the hips, hands wide, and then you're gonna do down and up, drop and lift. So come with me. That's 45 seconds. So remember, you got options here. First of all, you can get on your toes if you can keep up. You can bring your knees in and do box push-ups. When you do box push-ups, think about finger pushing the elbows wide. Good. If you are in the 3/4 push-ups, elbows wide, chest down to elbow height, eyes straight down towards your mat. Trap your shoulder blades toward each other. The muscles between the shoulder blades. Straight down, straight up. Belly button engages. And you got 5 more seconds. Straight down, straight up. Last one, and release. Push back, stretch for the arms if you need to, open your chest. Do whatever you need to. So second round, push-up position. I'm gonna give you the option to change it up to do diagonal push-ups. So that means one hand is a bit further up than the other. When you're ready, do a push-up, then swap, opposite hand. So diagonal push-ups, you're going to engage different muscles in your chest. One hand is always going to be further up. You're going to engage different muscles in your core. Your knees are a little bit wider for support. If you can do it on your toes, that's great. Good luck. Nice. So 20 seconds, you work out your own pace. You might work a little bit slower. Wherever you are, lower the chest down to elbow height. And think about keeping your face off the ground, so you don't have to bring it all the way down. Try to stabilize your body, the least amount of movement possible. And release. Good, push back. Awesome. Now this is done. What's your next 2 movements? C crunch. So your next 2 rounds, on your back, fingers to temples or elbows in. What we're going to do is in and touch. Crunch in, release down. So think about bringing your elbows to your thighs. C-shape the spine, that's how we call C crunches. Option if you want to work harder is to extend the arm and legs as you release. So think about level 1, toes down, level 2, extend. How long you extend your legs, it's up to you, but keep your lower back connected to the ground. 45 seconds is a long time, so make sure that you do it in your own pace. 5 more seconds, 3, 2, 1, rest, breathe, take a stretch. Do whatever you need to. Only one more round of these. We are so close, guys. Stay in that work. Okay, for 5 more seconds to rest. So you breathe in, get ready. Fingers to temples, or cross the elbows in, fists to your face, and off we go. So you do the same little principle that you use for the crunches. Tuck chin, eyes to knees. As you relax your head, extend your arms and the legs, or touch your toes back into the ground. This is it. So just find the pace that's working for you. You might be working much slower. I always say quality is always first against quantity. Good, let's check the time, keep moving. You have got only 7 more seconds left. Come on, let's finish this. Try to fit in 3 more. And 2, 1. Great job. Okay, your last 2 big rounds. Come and turn yourself over once you had a little stretch. Take yourself up into high plank position. Hands underneath your shoulders. You can stay on your knees. So next time, if you want to, you can bring the right elbow, right knee to right elbow, left knee to left elbow. Good. Option, stay here. Option, lift up onto your toes. And knee to elbow. Now as you move here, your belly is pulled in. Your tailbone is tucked under. You ankle hands directly underneath your shoulders. Elbows are soft. Now try and stay up. And if you do this too much, bring the knees down and aim to bring the elbow to the outside of the shoulder. Good. Break if you need to, but we need it there. 5 more seconds, then you get 15 seconds break. Good. Last 2. And rest. Good job. So push back, stretch out, breathe. 1 more big round. You got this, you got this, right to the end. Okay. 3 seconds. Get ready. Knees or toes. Let's go. You're pushing back through those heels. Using the whole of your body to work here. So you get in every single rep closer to your goal. What is your goal anyway? That's what you need to decide. What is your goal? Why are you doing this? You want to get stronger? You want to live a happier lifestyle? Or why? What is the reason? You need to decide your goal so you can work for something. Good job. Okay, 10 more seconds. Whatever you want, knees or toes. I need you to do this. I need you to stay strong. Good. You got 3 more seconds. And rest. Great job. Rest and push back. That was amazing. Really well done. Okay. So it's time to start to pull down a bit. Pull back a bit. We're going to come into an active recovery phase. So come onto the side of your body. So have you been here before? Let's say right side. Arm is nice and long extended down here underneath your head. Now find your feet, hips and shoulders all in line. Bring your hands out in front of you. And this is your position for your side kick. So we going to do your side kick in a slightly different way. You're going to find your hips facing forward. Take your time. Engage your core, relax your head down. You got 30 seconds of side kicks. So lift up and down. The top leg rises, the hips stay facing forward. The foot can be pointing as you flex, flex as you lower down. Your tempo doesn't have to be high. Make sure you're using your core, you breathe in. So that's your first 30 seconds. You're working with timing here, but we started to pull back a little bit. So the exercise is a little less strenuous. Good. Now next time, open your foot, the top foot, and then find the height that you can maintain. Little passes up and down. The movement is small, the hips are still facing forward. Relax your spine, relax your hand where you feel comfortable. Remember not to let this top hip to fall back. Little smaller range. Find that maximum height that you can maintain. And you got 20 more seconds, or not 20, 12 more seconds, 5 more seconds. The core is engaged, and rest. Bring the feet together. Let your knees and the feet come together. Allow your bottom arm to be out in front of you. Relax your head. Open the top arm behind you, and bring your hands back together. So start to engage into the lower back. Stretch and release. Open the top arm. Roll through the hip if you need to. And just a couple more. Good. Last one. Release. Great job. Wherever you are, lift yourself up and the other side. So you might just turn towards the other side of your mat. Set yourself up. Feet and knees together. Legs extended. And your top leg. Once your core is engaged, lift and lower. You'll find your range. Side kick up and down. Hips facing forward. Belly is engaged. Letting your shoulders stay stacked as well, so not twisting through the top shoulder. You know the little drills. You need to stay in good form to be able to find the right rhythm for yourself. Okay, so form is essential to keep it, and then you can work on your speed. Good. Last one. And then we're going to find that height that we can maintain. It might be lower than in the other side because it's different, and little pause. So remember, you got, as all of us, probably a stronger side. So one side is going to feel easy, the other ones might be more challenged, and your range might be different. Good. So you have got 10 more seconds to finish here. And then on your last one, you're going to start for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax your feet together towards each other. Bend your knees, 45-degree, bottom arm out in front of you, top arm on top, relax your head, open, chest opener. Look towards the back, bring your hands together. So this one is already started to dial down. Relax a little bit into your spine as you open up through the twist. You may find that your hips pulling back. This time it's okay to let it happen. So we just find a little bit of rolling, twisting movement through the spine. This is it. Couple more. Keep the belly pulling towards the spine, engaging. And your last one. Good. As you relax your hands together, take your time and slowly roll yourself over onto the back of your body. I'd like you to find yourself into your releasing, resting position. Relax your shoulders, your arms. Take a nice big inhale, and on the exhale, just bring that right knee towards your chest. And allow the right knee to really hug in. Put the knee towards the chest, interlacing your fingers on the top of your right knee. That's it. So take your time. Find that knee towards the chest, and if you wish, extend through the left leg. So you might decide to extend your leg towards the ceiling. And you can hold on to the back of your thigh, maybe a bit further up towards the top of the back of the calf. Pulling the shoulders back and down, push through the heel, and then feel that nicely release stretch down the back of the leg. Keep breathing. Good. Take a breath in, bring the left foot in, and place the right ankle onto the top of your left knee. Open the right knee, and then just decide whether you feel comfortable here, or if you got more range in your body, tuck your chin, bring the knee towards your chest, the left knee, and hold it to the back of your left thigh, top of the left shin. Pulling the knee towards your chest, keep the spine on the ground, and stretch into your right hip, right glute area. Good, finding the breath. Good, one more inhale. On your exhale, relax your left foot back and down. Wrap your right thigh over the left, open the arms. Release your knees down on the left side. Look over your right shoulder as you find the twist. Option to bring your knees one in line with the other, so the knees together on this one. Good. Think about keeping the shoulders down. Take one more big inhale. And then exhale to bring your knees back to the center. Relax your right knee down. Lift your left knee up and into your chest. Hug it in. Feel the connection between your thigh and your chest. Maybe reach and extend into your right leg. Good. When you're ready, press through the left heel. Extend through the leg. Holding down the back of your thigh. Shin maybe. Whatever you are. Think about the string-like stretch down the back of your left leg, the hamstring. And if it's too much with the head leg extended, bring the foot in. Good. Just take one more inhale here. Fully breathing into your body. Take your time. When you're ready, bring the knee in. And place your left ankle onto the top of the right knee. Let your knee open up. Use your hand if you want to. And when you're ready, tuck your chin. Lift your head off the ground. Bring the knee to chest. Hold it onto the top of your chin. And pull your shoulders back into the ground. That's it. So stay there, stretching into the left hip. Two more breaths in here. Remember to find more stretch. You may increase a bit of muscular effort in your arms, pulling the knee closer to your chest. Good. Releasing the foot back into the ground. Find your foot down and allow the left thigh this time wrap around the right. Open the eyes nice and wide. Relax your shoulders and release both knees towards the right side. Lift your head and look down your left arm. So finding the twist, going to help you to start to release into your spine. So stay there for a few more breaths. And I believe we need a little bit more calming music for the last couple of minutes. We are going to finish with just a couple of minutes of rest and relaxation, a bit more stretch. So take your time to find yourself back to the center. So bring your knees back to the center, unwrap your legs. And you can decide whether you may want to open your knees and bring the sole of your feet together, or you might just extend through the legs, through the arms. Arms can go wide, shoulders comfortably settling down into the mat. Spine is long, and you breathe in naturally in through the nose and out through the nose. So just connect with yourself once again after the workout. Notice how you're feeling. And whatever you're feeling right now, it's the feeling you need to feel. So it might be a bit overwhelmed. You might be happy with your efforts. And just remember, it's completely natural for human beings to feel guilt towards their performances. So I just want you to accept wherever you are today. You don't need to label it. You don't need to put labels on it such as I'm unfit or whether I'm really good. It doesn't matter. What matters is your effort that you put in, that you showed up on the first day of the year. So relaxing fully. If your feet are together, you may decide to extend them. And I'd like you to take 3 more beautiful big inhales into your body, right in the belly and the chest rise. And big release is just like you started, letting the tension you might have built up with the physical efforts into your body out. 2 more times, breathing in, breathing out, completely release. And 1 more time, inhale and release on the out breath. As you come back to center, bring a bit of movement into your body. You may bring your feet wide as your mat and start to have a little roll side to side to ease a bit through the hips. And then as you come back to center, hug your knees in. Give yourself a big hug, a big pat on the back for doing this. A little roll side to side if you want to. You can roll onto the side, or you can grab the back of your thighs and roll yourself up straight. Finding yourself into the seated position. I want to